everyone, welcome back to another video, welcome to another vlog, where today I am actually in the Gold Coast. I have just landed, hence the no makeup crazy hair look. Just in my little apartment, which is really cute. I'll give you the little tour. It's actually way bigger than what I thought, but yeah, let me take you back to the front door. It's a bit dated, I will say that, but this is where you walk in. You've got a little kitchen, and then going into my bedroom, and then I've got a little balcony which you can see the ocean from, and you can see a little corner of the ocean through that little gap, and then into the main area, which is again quite spacious, nice little open plan, and then onto the balcony again to look at the ocean, which is lovely. So it's probably been about, I was probably 19 or 20 last time I was in the Gold Coast, so it's been a long time, so it's probably very different, and also just my memory probably doesn't serve me very well from back then. But yeah, I'm gonna chill today because I'm only here until Monday. I just wanted to get out of the city. I wanted to just go somewhere different and just see a different place, get out of Sydney. Like I've said in the previous video, I just don't feel like I've really got out of like the eastern suburbs bubble yet, and I'd quite like to just go and see somewhere different and explore really, because it's all very well saying like, oh yeah, Sydney's for me, and I'm not saying that it isn't, but I'm also not closed off to anywhere else in Australia yet. I'm here on a solo trip, however, I have a friend from back home that's living here on the coast. Today I'm literally gonna go and get a coffee. I wanna get some stuff for the fridge just to shove in, like some milk and stuff, just so I can make a cup of tea in the morning, because I feel like I wanna make use of that balcony. So yeah, let's go get a coffee. Back from the shops, and I went and got just some stuff for the weekend whilst I'm here. Went and got some wine, and I got some of these lemon alcoholic drinks, which I don't know, seem to be really popular here in Australia, and I like these just when I'm having, if I am heading out, just like whilst I'm getting ready. But I was only gonna get one bottle of wine, guys, just before anyone's judging, and he did say to me it's two for $4 more. So I've got two, which was kind of an accidental purchase. I'm gonna pop these in the fridge. It's nearly 1 o'clock, so I am going to chill out. I had a little moochie around the beach, which was lovely. I went and got some food. I got a little toasty, a cafe on the waterfront, which was nice. But it is a really cloudy day, but it's bloody muggy. Like, it is so humid. And my battery's flashing. I will come back to you guys in a bit with a fully charged battery. Cheers everyone, I'm now ready for the date. I can't lie, I feel like a bag of nerves. And I don't know why we do this in dating. I don't know why we put so much expectation on like the hope that they're gonna like us, and we forget so much about, hang on a minute, what if I don't like him? But yeah, we'll see what the vibe is. Hopefully he's got some chat. I can't believe I'm doing this. The date went well. It's a few hours later. I'm now back home in my pajamas, half getting myself ready for bed, and I just thought I'd quickly jump on and wrap up the end of today, because I never do that, I always forget. I'm about to make myself some nachos just for something quick, and then I'm gonna chill on the sofa and put on a film and fall asleep. I feel like today's travel has, yeah, got me. Yeah, I will check in with you guys tomorrow. The weather is, yeah, it's been great all day, but it's going to be so much nicer tomorrow, so I will check in tomorrow and hopefully we can have a bit of a beach day together. Beach, which which isn't actually too far from where I am. Like, I can see where my hotel is, but it's just one long stretch of beach that like transition from like Burleigh Heads. You've got Palm Beach to the right of me, and then you've got Burleigh Heads. I think you've got like Nobby's Beach and then Mermaid Beach, and then that takes you up to Broad Beach. But yeah, the weather the last few days have been like awful, so I wanted to bring myself down the beach and have an actual tanning day, which I've not yet done. And oh my god, it's hot. But I don't know, there's something about these beaches that I much like. I prefer, obviously, eastern suburbs in the city. There's a lot of beaches that you can go to, but eastern suburb beaches most of the time are going to be pretty packed on a Saturday, whereas here it feels so spacious. It's much wider and loads more space for everyone, which I prefer. It's definitely still got like a huge cafe culture here, is the kind of thing I've picked up on, again, on a much more like calmer, chilled vibe. This doesn't really seem to exist unless you go to like Cronulla, or Manly probably is like a better interpretation of like a slightly more Australian surfery vibe. For now, I'm gonna lather up in sun cream and I'm gonna bake for a few hours because it's gonna get too hot when it comes to lunchtime, and I'm probably gonna need to get in the shade. But if only I had my little doggo here, I'd be a very, very happy girl. Good evening, guys. So Burleigh Heads was really, really nice. I don't know why, I was expecting just a really crazy beach on a Saturday for it to be like similar kind of environment to the eastern suburbs, but it wasn't like that at all. So I went down to the beach quite early thinking that I'll go and get myself a nice little spot, and it wasn't busy at all. But I don't know if it's just because the beaches here are so long that everybody's just very, very spread out. But it was really cool. You can see all the way up to Surfers Paradise, which I think is what it is to the left, and then Tweed Heads to the right. So yeah, thoroughly enjoyed Burleigh Heads. I didn't really figure out what else was like around. I went to a cafe. It was really nice, cool vibe, playing really cool music. Everyone was really friendly in there. Went and sat on my own, which was a bit daunting, like, I don't know, going in and getting a table and then everybody looking at you like, oh bless her, she's on her own. But that was really nice. I did that about 1 o'clock. I'd had enough of the sun by then, and then I came back here and I laid by the pool. But I did meet a friend today at the beach. One of them was a crab. The second one was actually a person, obviously picked up on my accent, and I said the UK, and she was like, oh, like, what are you doing here? And I was like, you know, I'm just like kind of exploring the area, like trying to get a feel for where in Australia like might be for me long term. And then she's like, oh, I'm from Brisbane, my brother's here with his girlfriend and their kid, and we're going out for like a drink this evening if you want to join. And it was really nice of her to ask me. So yeah, that is why I look slightly more presentable than I normally do. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to the video with me and this beautiful flower artwork in the background. Sunday is a huge day here for markets, and it's the same back in Sydney, and to be honest, it's the same back home, isn't it, really, in some places, in towns and stuff. But there's loads of little market stalls going down on Broad Beach waterfront, which is just really lovely. Again, it's just like another thing for families to do together, that's most of the time you've got the weather on your side and you can just have a wander around and go get a coffee and grab a bite to eat and have a look around the stalls. So I'll be honest, anybody in the UK watching will probably say it's very rare that we can do that at home. That's not often a sentence you can say. So yeah, my friend Bianca from the UK is here today. So we're gonna head up to Surfers Paradise markets. Although saying that, there's markets here. I don't know why we're going all the way up to the Surfers one, but apparently it's meant to be a really, really good one. So I need to get ready and sorted because she's gonna be here very, very soon. So I'm gonna put you in the bag and we're gonna go.
It's quicker to get the, I was about to say it's quicker to get the tram, probably.
It's quicker to get to the tram that hasn't yet been built. Everyone, well, I say evening, it's about 4:30. Bianca has now gone home, and yeah, we just spent the rest of the afternoon by the pool. It's Sunday evening and I have no plans, and I just thought I'm gonna go down onto the beach and watch the sunset, because last night was a beautiful colour. You can't ever see the sunset from the beach here because the sunset's that way, but again, probably not going to speak to you at the beach. I'm probably going to put you on a little time lapse with some very chilled out holiday music potentially. So let's put you into a time lapse now. you can probably agree, or what you will probably agree, was an incredible sunset. It was such a beautiful sunset, and it was so nice. I took down just a little tinny of beer, sat on a towel, had my headphones in, and all I wished was that I had my little Pepper with me, because the sunset happened the other side of the beach, so it was like behind the city skyline, and the colours walking back was just insane. It was so nice, and there were so many moments I looked up and I was like, how is this how I'm wrapping up my Sunday? And I just so get why everybody here is just outdoors way more. And even then, when I'm walking back and it's like, it's pitch black, people are still sitting out on the green with their dogs, they're having barbecues, people are going out for like food and drink and stuff. It's not like everybody rushes to get home in a mad depression because they're in England with no sun. Yeah, it's just very, very different, and I had a lovely evening followed by a lovely day catching up with a friend from back home. So I'm gonna wrap up today here. I've made it up early to try and catch a little bit of a sunrise, so I'm gonna go get a coffee and go for a walk along the beach and wake up. I'm gonna see what the sunrise looks like. I'm all packed, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to head to the airport. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next video very, very soon.